Why are healthy relationships so vital in a student's life, and how do they influence our well-being? This is a question we may not often ask ourselves, but it's one that holds great significance. Imagine the student's journey as a vibrant tapestry. Each thread represents an aspect of their life: academics, extracurricular activities, personal growth, and yes, relationships. Now, these aren't just threads in the background, they're integral to the whole design. They add colour, texture, and depth. Without them, the tapestry is incomplete, dull, and lacks vibrancy. Healthy relationships are just like these threads. They breathe life into a student's journey, adding richness and complexity. They're not merely about having someone to hang out with during lunch or study together for exams. They're about emotional support, shared experiences, personal growth, and mutual respect. Think about it. How often do we find solace in our friends' comforting words after a bad exam, or feel a sense of accomplishment when we solve a tough problem together? These moments, though seemingly trivial, have a profound impact on our mental health. They help us deal with stress, foster resilience, and boost our self-esteem. Moreover, healthy relationships also contribute to our academic performance. When we're surrounded by positive influences, we're more likely to be motivated, focused, and productive. We learn to work in teams, respect different perspectives, and develop problem-solving skills. But there's more to it. Healthy relationships are key to our overall happiness. They bring joy, laughter, and warmth to our lives. They provide a sense of belonging and help us create memories that we cherish long after our student years. It's important, however, to remember that not all relationships are healthy. Those filled with negativity, stress, and disrespect can be detrimental to our well-being. They can drain our energy, affect our mental health, and hinder our academic progress. So it's crucial to be mindful of the relationships we cultivate and maintain. We should strive for connections that are positive, respectful, and mutually beneficial. So, the importance of maintaining healthy relationships in a student's life cannot be overstated. It's these relationships that, in many ways, shape our student journey and influence our well-being. Consider the case of Alex, a high school student who had a close-knit group of friends. Alex was an average student juggling the demands of school, extracurricular activities, and a part-time job. Like many students, he often found himself feeling overwhelmed and stressed. But what set Alex apart was the unwavering support he received from his friends when the weight of his responsibilities bore down on him. His friends were always there to lighten the load. They would offer their help with his homework, share their notes from classes he had missed, and even step in to cover his shifts at work when necessary. They were his safety net, always there to catch him when he stumbled. But their support wasn't just limited to times of hardship. Alex's friends celebrated his victories, big and small, with enthusiasm and pride. When he aced a difficult test, they were the first to congratulate him. When he scored the winning goal in a soccer match, they were the loudest cheers in the crowd. Their joy in his success didn't stem from a sense of obligation, but from genuine happiness in seeing their friend thrive. Their bond extended beyond the walls of their school. They spent their free time together, sharing laughter, dreams, and even their fears. Their conversations ranged from trivial matters like the latest TV shows to deeper topics like their future aspirations. They weren't just friends, they were confidants. each one a vital part of the other's life. The strength of their friendship had a profound effect on Alex. It boosted his confidence, eased his stress, and made his high school journey more enjoyable. He performed better academically, participated more actively in school activities, and even found his work shifts less taxing. His friends' unwavering support turned his challenges into opportunities for growth. As we can see, Alex's healthy relationships with his friends had a significant positive impact on his life. Now let's shift our focus to Emily, a college student who had a toxic relationship with her roommate. Emily, like many students, was excited to start her college journey. She was eager to meet her roommate and hopeful they'd form a bond. However, as time progressed, Emily's relationship with her roommate became a source of constant stress. The roommate was often inconsiderate, disregarding Emily's need for a quiet study environment and personal space. Emily felt her living space, meant to be a sanctuary, had become an arena for conflict. This unhealthy relationship started taking a toll on Emily. She began to dread going back to her room after classes. The stress seeped into her academic life, causing her grades to slip. She found herself unable to focus in class, her mind constantly preoccupied with the tension at home. Even her professors noticed a change in her performance and demeanour. Emily's overall happiness was also affected. She started withdrawing from her friends and extracurricular activities, preferring to stay alone in the library or a coffee shop just to avoid her roommate. The joy and excitement she once had for college life seemed to be replaced with anxiety and distress. Emily's story is not uncommon. Many students find themselves in unhealthy relationships during their college years, whether with roommates, friends, or romantic partners. These relationships can have a significant impact on their mental health, academic performance, and overall well-being. It's important to recognize the signs of an unhealthy relationship and seek help when needed. Emily eventually reached out to her resident advisor, who helped her navigate the situation and find a new living arrangement. This change marked the beginning of Emily's journey back to happiness and academic success. Clearly, Emily's unhealthy relationship had a detrimental effect on her life. But remember, it's never too late to seek help and make a change. Your college years should be about growth, discovery, and forming meaningful relationships. Don't let an unhealthy relationship rob you of this experience. So, how can students like you ensure that your relationships are healthy and beneficial? Well, the journey towards healthy relationships is a continuous one, and it starts with understanding that relationships are not just about sharing laughs and good times. It's about growing together, learning together, and supporting each other through thick and thin. One of the most significant ways to maintain a healthy relationship is by ensuring open and honest communication. It's about expressing your thoughts, your feelings, your fears, and your dreams without the fear of being judged or misunderstood. Remember, it's not always about agreeing with each other, but understanding each other's perspectives. Another crucial aspect is setting boundaries. It's essential to understand that everyone has their own personal space and time that needs to be respected. Setting boundaries does not mean building walls. It means creating a safe and comfortable environment where everyone can be themselves. Moving on, respecting differences is another cornerstone of a healthy relationship. It's about embracing the fact that everyone is unique Everyone has their own set of beliefs, their own set of values, and their own way of looking at the world. It's about celebrating these differences rather than letting them become a source of conflict. Last but not least, showing appreciation is often an overlooked aspect of maintaining healthy relationships. It's about acknowledging the efforts, the gestures, the sacrifices, and the love that others bring into your life. A simple thank you or I appreciate you can go a long way in strengthening your bonds. In the end, remember that no relationship is perfect. There will be ups and downs, there will be disagreements, and there will be challenges. But what matters is how you navigate through these ups and downs together, how you resolve your disagreements, and how you turn your challenges into opportunities for growth. Remember, the key to a healthy relationship is mutual respect, understanding, and open communication. So, what have we learned about the importance of relationships in a student's life? In our journey today, we've explored the different facets of relationships and their significance in shaping a student's life. We've seen through the experiences of Alex and Emily that relationships, whether with friends, family, or romantic partners, play a pivotal role in our emotional and social development. Healthy relationships, the ones that are built on mutual respect, understanding, and shared values, can act as a supportive network, a safety net, if you will, that can help us navigate through the challenges of student life. They can provide us with a sense of belonging, boost our self-esteem, and encourage us to grow and flourish as individuals. On the flip side, we've also seen how unhealthy relationships can have the opposite effect. Relationships that are centered around manipulation, control, or a lack of respect can be detrimental to our mental and emotional well-being. They can make us feel isolated, anxious, and can even impact our academic performance. But remember, the power to foster healthy relationships lies within us. It's about setting boundaries, communicating effectively, and treating others with kindness and respect. It's about understanding that every relationship, like a garden, requires nurturing and care to bloom. In essence, relationships are not just about companionship. They are about learning, growing, and evolving together. They teach us empathy, patience, and resilience. They help us understand the world from different perspectives and make us more adaptable to change. So, as we conclude our discussion, let's remind ourselves of the power of relationships. They can shape our experiences, influence our attitudes, and play a significant role in defining who we are and who we aspire to be. Remember, it's not just about making friends or finding love. It's about building connections that inspire, motivate, and challenge us to be the best version of ourselves. Life as a student can be challenging, but having healthy relationships can make the journey easier and more enjoyable.